Alrighty guys, we have made it back to the highway drainage pond, and for once, the wind doesn't look to be too bad today, guys. It's actually pretty calm. It's actually nice and cool outside. It's mid-60s. It's looking to be a really good day of fishing. We have returned here today, guys, in search of, well, another big fish. It's been a couple times now since I caught that 6-pounder out here. But a couple times in a row where I've only caught mainly small fish. So today, main goal is, guys, get on another 6+ pounder. I know they're in here for a fact. There are some really good sized fish in here, and if we can catch another one today, guys, I will be super, super happy. We're starting off with the Cinco today, guys. That's been absolutely killing it here. It should kill it again today. We've caught a fish on our first 3 casts. Every single time I've been here, last time I was here, caught a fish on my first cast, so we'll see if we can do that again today. Another lure I'll be trying out as well will be a brush hog. I'm not really thrown it much in here before, but today I'm gonna try it, guys. I've always had good luck in the past on catching big fish on it, so definitely think it could work here today. Another thing I'm throwing, of course, will be the crankbait as well. I've been hammered here recently on it, and I had some big fish on it last time. Unfortunately, I did lose them at the boat, but I know it has potential of getting big fish too, so it might not happen. I've had times here, especially last time, where I'll catch a bunch of fish, but just you don't catch really any big ones, but it could happen again today, guys, and it would be huge. It would mean a lot to me to catch another big fish and get this early summer started off with a bang, guys. But like I said, starting off this Cinco here today, looking to do some damage. All right, guys, like I said, the last 2 times I've been here, I have hooked a fish and or caught a fish on my very first cast. We'll see if we can do it again today, but historically, I have always caught a fish within my first 3 casts of being at this pond. Only 1 time have I not done that, so we'll see if I can repeat again and do it today, but if we don't, it's all good. But it's honestly pretty incredible that I've actually caught that many fish so quickly. That's a shame, man. Didn't get a fish with my first 3 casts, so guess the streak of catching a fish with my first 3 casts is over, but it is all good, guys. Totally expect to get a fish here pretty quickly. I mean, probably within my next, 5 casts or so, but we'll see. Maybe it's completely different today because the cold front came through the other night. I don't really know. Oh, there we go. That's a bite. Oh, boy. Oh, he's off. Man, dude. All right, well, there was our first bite of the day. Rather than the first 3 casts, it took more like 10 minutes. I have no idea, honestly, how I missed that fish. Barely knocked the hook out, but I got a good hook set off on him. I don't know, man, he just didn't knock the hook out all that good. It's all right, though. It's positive to see. I was kind of getting worried, honestly, because, normally I get bit within my first, 3 casts of being here. I was praying to God. I was like, God, don't let this cold front be throwing these fish off. Doesn't look like they are. I don't think that fish was all that big. It was just kind of had him at a weird angle, but, God, I really don't know how I didn't get him there. Might be a fish. There we go. Come on, man. First fish today right here, if we can land them. Oh, no, there goes my Cinco. Darn it. Not actually all that bad of a fish, dude. Oh, definitely a solid first fish for sure. Oh, come here. Come here, man. There we go, baby. Yes, sir, guys. That is how you start the morning with a bang. Fortunately, I did lose my Cinco, but that is a solid fish right there, man. Just to the top of the mouth. There we are. Really solid. I would say easily 2.5. A little bit fatter, maybe I would say pushing 3, but that is a real solid fish right there, guys. Already, man, really solid fish to start the day off. Definitely took a little bit longer today, a little bit longer for sure. It took about 15 minutes rather than the normal, 2 to 3, but this is really solid, guys. I'd rather honestly wait 15 minutes to get a fish like this than wait 5 minutes and catch a little tiny fish. So definitely a good start for sure, guys. That is freaking sick, man. Let's get her back. Well, that's sweet, guys. Nice to get our first fish today. I was getting a little bit worried. I was thinking the cold front might have really thrown off the bite. It's already 2 bites right there. And honestly, like I was saying, I would rather wait 15 minutes and catch a nice 2.5 pounder than just go a minute or 2, but catch it a little dinker. So definitely a solid start to the day, guys. I'm freaking pumped already. That's gotta be a fish. Got another fish. Oh man, he spit it. How did I lose that guy? Good grief, guys. Man, that's a killer. Don't think he was overly big, but God, that's a killer. How did I lose that fish? I let him eat it plenty long enough, man. There we go. Finally got our second fish today. Not a big one at all, but we will take it, man. Finally got a fish to actually eat it down. There we go. Second fish of the day, guys. Definitely been a bit of a struggle so far, but it's good to see they're already biting the crankbait. It's probably only my 10th cast or so on the crankbait, so if the lunker log's not working out all that well, maybe we'll be able to get them on the crankbait. That's some redemption right there after missing that last fish, guys. Now 2 for 4 on the day on bites. That's a good sign though, man. I'm really happy to see they are gonna bite the crankbait because I was getting a little worried. They're not biting the lunker log overly well, but as long as the crankbait's working, guys, I'll be perfectly happy. Honestly, the last time I was here where the lunker log didn't work, or just a Senko in general did not work, I've only had one time where Senko's not really worked that well. The crankbait freaking killed it. So it was actually in the lunker log debut. It was that first time I ever tried it here. I only caught 3 or 4 fish on it just because it wasn't getting bit as well, but I started throwing the crankbait and the crankbait got hammered. So these fish go through weird patterns, I think, just depending on the weather, man. Front came through last night and these fish bite weird after fronts in this pond. So maybe they're just not too keen in on bottom baits. Maybe it's more of the moving style they want to eat today. I don't know, but nonetheless, happy to get another fish. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, there he goes. All right, we got him to the boat. That's fine. We'll count that third fish of the day. It's just, I don't have a net with me right now, so it's kind of hard to flip these fish up here. Not very big, but with how much of a struggle, honestly, today's been, I'll take it, man. He's number 3. I don't care what the haters say. If he didn't technically get in the boat, he touched the side of the boat. It's good enough for me. There's a fish. Okay, it's back behind me. There we go. Not the most graceful catch of all time, but it is another fish. This honestly might be the reason, guys, I've been missing so many fish today. It's just they might just not all be that big, other than that one obviously I caught this morning. But it's been a grind, but glad to finally get number 4. Third that's actually been in my hands, but you know, it's 4 for overall. There we go. Small fish for sure, but number 4 today. I'm happy to actually have hooked another one, the Senko, man, because I've missed like at least 3 or 4 in a row on the Senko, man. It's getting frustrating. So definitely a rewarding fish. There we go. Come on, man, stay pinned. Just got my one hook. Just got my one hook. All right, now I got my 2. Nope, just 1. Come here. Come here. Just got my thing. All right, I touched him, so definitely counts. Just got him by 1 hook there inside the mouth. There we go. All right, that ends a bit of a drought there. Just trying to be really careful because, I mean, I barely got him like I have a lot of fish today. That's a pretty solid fish for sure. I'd say easily 1.5 pounds. Dark fish. 5th of the day, man. That's rewarding. I've been absolutely struggling on the Senko today, man. I just keep missing fish. I think a lot of them are small, but just keep missing fish, man. So the crankbait's definitely coming through. I'm 3 for 3 on the crankbait so far, so definitely a rewarding fish for sure. Let's get them back. Yeah, I'm really starting to wish I had my net with me, man, because I'm just having to be so careful of those fish right there like that. I mean, just that one hook in them, you know, the slightest wrong movement or any bit of over forcing it, you know, trying to get them in, you're going to lose those fish. So just have to be very, very careful. And a lot of times too, I mean, you can do that and just be really careful and not try to horse them, but they'll still find a way to shake it. So it's disappointing when that happens, but I'm really glad that one treble did manage to get them. I'm just not even gonna acknowledge that has happened. Got a fish? Oh my god, I ain't got a fish. I do it. Oh, and he spit it. How? I'm about done throwing this thing, guys. I mean, I don't understand. I just, of course the camera's all messed up. I gotta get a new case here. That's easily 5 fish I've lost. I'm not even missing them because I'm hooking them. I hook them every time, but they just are not staying pinned. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. That's a bite. Please. Come on. There we go. Love of God, please stay on. Please stay on. Okay. Yes! We finally caught another fish in the Senko. Not even all that big, but I'm I'm happy, man. I mean, I literally let that fish eat forever, and she still didn't get it down that well. I think it's just the fish are being really finicky because of the cold front from the other night. There she is. Poor girl pooped herself. She got a little scared there, but just the cold front threw them off, man, and they're just being really finicky, biting. Because, I mean, I let this fish eat for a really long time. Like, I fully expected to have this fish gut hooked, and I still barely even had this fish hooked. So I'm really happy, man. I think it's just we got to let them eat it longer because they're just being really finicky towards eating it. So maybe we just figured it out. 6 fish today, man. Let's get her back. 3 for 8, baby. Magic number right there. 3 for 8. I'm so happy, dude. I actually hooked one. My God, I have missed so many fish on the Senko today. It's getting bit. Like they've not been finicky towards biting. They've just been finicky when they actually it comes to biting, if that makes sense. Like they're not shying away from biting. It's just when they do, they're being really finicky with it. So they're just not really getting it down well. And obviously, you don't really want to let a fish eat a lure for 15 seconds because it's gonna get it down. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I let that fish eat it for about that long, and she still barely got it down. I'm just lost of words, honestly. I don't know what to say other than that. Just hopefully we'll catch a few more.
But we missed the point the whole way along.
Well, all right, guys, contrary to my belief from this morning, unfortunately, the bite really died off this afternoon, guys, as it got hotter. I mean, I only had that one fish that you guys saw there near the end that bit the Senko and, of course, came off. You know, I went 3 for 9 on hooking those fish today. Really frustrating for sure. Definitely a really frustrating day, but, you know, we still did manage to come away with like 6, 7 fish, so definitely not bad, man. I was talking to people on the bank, too, and no one on the bank that whole day even got a bite, so, I mean, the fact that we're still catching fish, we still did catch one pretty decent fish, you know, is definitely a success. Anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. It was a long one, a struggle, so give it a like, guys. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, subscribe to Fishing ATX if you are new. Also, go follow me on Instagram if you don't already. The link is down in the description below. Fishing_ATX, same as the YouTube pretty much. Got a lot of good content over there. Anyway, folks, that's about it. I will see you guys next time back out on the water.